Siema Gabryś. Normalnie jakoś cały czas mi się dzisiaj resetują ustawienia telefonu, mikrofonu. I cholera wie dlaczego. Dobra, tu miałem to z templariuszami zakończyć, spoko. I kurna nie ogarnąłem jak to z tymi kamieniami majów było. Ale dobra, się poszuka po drodze.
Have you reconsidered my offer, Rona?
Yes, as I'm indisposed, and my sense of duty runs deeper than my pride, there's a situation I hope you can investigate.
Go on.
Mind, I said investigate a situation, not create one.
Yes, Mum. What is it?
A rash of thefts and mischief. Seems too convenient it started at the same time as these bureau attacks. Could you see what you can find out round the market?
A boozy swill tab like me? Are you sure? I won't let you down.
It would be hard to get much lower than this.
Co on takiego kurna zrobił, że wszyscy tak po nim jadą? Czy już kurczę samo bycie piratem to jest takie złe? A, zależy jak na to spojrzeć. Chociaż piraci głównie byli źli. Polskiego pewnie dalej nie będzie. Udaje, że się uczy. A bez jej cholera wie. Dobra, tam skończę asasyna, odpalę duma, to może się zjawią. Oż tu złodzieju. To było cholernie łatwe. Co dalej? Pewnie muszę jej oddać ten list, nie?
¿Es un tipo de saltimbanqui?
What'd you find out?
Managed to nab a pickpocket. Slyboots had a map. Something about storehouses and gunpowder.
I did some research too. It's clear as day. The whole operation's run by that Templar scoundrel Hilary Flint.
That's the same name from the map.
He's using pickpockets to run an arms race.
Against who?
Me.
He's in the lead, I take it.
Yes, but with your map, we can destroy his weapon stores to catch up.
Let's waste no time.
No dobra.
Se ha vuelto loco. ¿Estaré soñando? Se ha vuelto loco. Se ha vuelto loco.
Czemu ja mam 0 pocisków? Łe. Kurde, przestaniesz strzelać do mnie, snajperze chędożony. Bo może się spróbujemy, co? No, już zwiał.
No lo pienso perder. Se acabó, gusano. Ay, señor. No hace mucho tiempo.
No, zestrzel tam swoich.
Es mío, no escapará.
Gdzie ty, kurde? To mnie widzi, a swoich nie widzi.
Es mío, no escapará. Lo tengo justo en la mira. Es mío, puedo darle. Puedo abatirlo de un tiro. Puedo abatirlo. Lo tengo a tiro. Ahí, a por él. Puedo abatirlo.
Chyba mi się ogon zrobił.
Se ha vuelto loco.
Un tipo imprudente. Un maravilla a cambio de escuchar mi caja de la alegría. ¡Rápido! ¡Que no se escabulla! ¡Objetivo a la vista! ¿Puedo disparar? ¡Listo para la presión! ¡Puedo darle! ¡Tengo línea de tiro! ¡Esa rata está a tiro! ¡Claro! ¡Alto! ¡Sí! ¿Palabras? ¡Intenta despistarnos!
Goni mnie skubany.
Edward, we've reduced that Templar cad Flint to a fraction of his power. The only thing standing between you and your key now is Flint himself.
You have an approach in mind?
I'll engage him in combat, and you circle around carefully and, well, you know the rest.
Suddenly squeamish, Rona. Can't quite bring yourself to kill him.
Of course not. I just don't want you to feel like I'm telling you what to do.
I think that injury must have left you with a touch of fever.
Can we go now?
Let's.
Oh, he won't be hard to find. Cheeky bastard. Strutting about like the cock of the walk.
Admit it, Rona. Deep down, you like the walk of that cock.
I can arrange to have you in Thumberkittens if Floggin's too kind, anyway.
To chyba taką grę słów zrobili, tylko że po polsku wiadomo jak to brzmi.
I'll distract him. You, sir. Hey, Flint! Ha! Not much of a shot, are you, Flint? You should know,
Ale łatwo poszło.
I knew we
Jeden
would
strzał.
end in fire. But I always thought our positions would be reversed. Should have died happier, knowing there was one less assassin in the world. What a pity. We could never fight together on the correct side of things.
Would, you two like a moment alone?
No. It's too late. Take it. His charm's all used up. Let the memory of him be locked away for good.
Blondynek po prostu wybrał złą stronę. O kurde, ale was tu przeleciało. Chyba czas się stąd zwijać.
Lo he encontrado. Objetivo a la vista. Lo tengo justo aquí. ¡Puedo darle!
Oż ty kurde. Do góry, głupku, a nie... Ja pierdykam, ile was tam do mnie strzela.
En el punto de mira. ¡Vuelve aquí! ¡Maldita sea!
Czyli dobra, mam ostatni klucz. Kurier? No, w sumie przydałby mi się. Gdzie on jest? Tam. Naboi brakuje trochę. O, no dobra, już was pozabijam, jak tak chcecie. Kurczę, gdzieś tak zniknął. Ja tu cały czas do siebie gadam. Ale jakoś długo się ładuje. No to trzeba było napisać, kurczę, a nie tak znikasz. A ja później nie wiem, czy jesteś, czy cię kurna nie ma. Zapewnia większą odporność na ataki wroga, tak? No, wygląda całkiem nieźle, ale... Kurczę, muszę to nosić z myślą, że to jest zbroja templariusza. Ja pierdykam. No dobra, na chwilę ją ponoszę. Tu z templariuszami walczę, a tu kurczę ich zbroję noszę, no brawo. Dobra, teraz jak to było z tymi kamieniami Majów, kurczę. Tam gdzie była siedziba tych asasynów, gdzie to było? To w sumie takie wyspy są dwie? Moment, czemu mi to tak pokazuje? Co to jest do zrobienia niby? Teraz już nic. To nie było tu na 100%. Kurna no. Nie no, muszę na necie sprawdzić, bo kurde nie wiem. Kurna, i dalej nie wiem, nie? Moment, a tu co jest? Może to było tam? Nie ma znacznika żadnego.
Loose and catch the wind! Get to your stairs! Let's catch the wind! Haul them in!
Albo w sumie, kurde, źle się czuję w tym ubraniu. Nie no, muszę to zmienić.
Douse those men!
Fajnie, że to zrobiłem, ale jakoś nie mam zamiaru w tym chodzić. Kurczę, teraz gdzie było to, co było to chyba? Tak, to na pewno, dobra.
Captain's loose and swim too!
Dzisiaj się już może za fabułę wezmę. Albo może jeszcze z tymi legendarnymi okrętami się pobiję. Ten obszar jest niedostępny. To jednak nie tu. Cholera, no. A, to chyba tam było. Jakoś tak nazwa mi się skojarzyła. Tak, to jest tu. Ja, tylko teraz gdzie tam było wejście? A, tu są schody. Okej. Tylko że to jest cholera na dole. Kurczę, tak ciężko jest ustawić wejścia na środku. Gdzie się ukryli. Albo ja znowu jak zwykle jestem ślepy. Kurczę, nie wiem. Aha, nieważne. Już się znalazło. Ja mam ich 13 dopiero, przecież ogarnąłem wszystkie lokacje. Coś tu nie pasuje. Jakim cudem mi ich brakuje jeszcze? Trzech. Jedyne co mi przychodzi do głowy to te mapy skarbów. I chyba tym bym się musiał też zająć, ale kurczę jakoś mi się nie chce. Dobra, polecę fabułę. Może ze 2 misje, może potem mi się zachce.
Get the mainsails into the wind! Lay aloft on the fore, come on! More sail! All sail! All the sail we have!
A w ogóle jak daleko z fabułą jesteśmy? 54% na pewno. Faktycznie, tu jest 90% przedmiotów do zebrania. Znaczy 90% już skończonych, kurczę. Czyli 10% mi gdzieś brakuje. 65% akcji pobocznych. No ja tu wszystko porobiłem i kurczę, nie mam pojęcia, gdzie to jeszcze jest do zebrania. Tak, po kapitana Thatcha, aka Czarnobrodego.
A great disappointment you are, Thatch. His mind's made up to stay, he says. It's a sodding. And hang all of you lot that follow this sorry bastard into obscurity. Man's a prick.
I know you're come to call me home, Kenway. And your faith in me is kind. But with Nassau done in, I feel I'm finished.
I'm not of the same mind, mate. But I won't begrudge you the state of yours.
You still looking for that sage fellow?
Aye.
Taking a prize a month back, I heard a man named Roberts was working a slave ship called the Princess. Might want to see about it.
The princess. Cheers, Thatch.
Don't sit there like a barrel of wet fish. We're celebrating my retirement! Uncork this man's breakfast!
Save us a few bottles, eh?
Czy mi się kurczę wydawało, czy wcześniej statek spod wody jakoś wypłynął? O ludzie! O! Wcześniej miałem typa złapać i teraz też tak mi jakoś poleciało, żeby go złapać. Dobra, jeszcze raz. Okej. No, prawie się dałem zauważyć. Jak wielka jest ta mapa w ogóle? Łe, to jest nic. Czy ja dobrze widziałem? Północna Karolina. Gdzie to kurna jest? Widzisz, Gabry znowu mówi na YouTube'a, że ci tnie. Bo po mojej stronie jest wszystko w porządku. Ten mi właśnie ucieka.
What? Stay here. Shoot anything that moves.
There was a deserter among them who recalled my face. I sliced into his gullet before any word left his lips.
Anybody see you?
Don't think so, sir. But I reckon Kenway suspects something. He don't miss much.
Tell me about the beat.
A fair gathering, sir. Most too drunk to stand.
That will suit our purpose. Tell me about Edward Peter. What sort of man is he?
It's Thatch, sir. At least that's what he calls himself. But he's a mad bugger, he is.
On właśnie Teach powiedział.
Teapot, sir.
Details now.
I to się zgadza.
Well, sir, he likes his drink, for instance. Only he makes him queer. Takes the usual rum flip and fills it with half a weight of gunpowder to top it off.
Did I hear you were right? He drinks gunpowder?
Aye, sir. Just for show. And only last week he rounded up a score of his crew and bade us sit in the hold of his ship while he burnt off sulfur and other sickening minerals.
Ta znana legenda o Czarnobrodym.
One of a million pits of hell and
Może tak
nothing
zrobił.
less ordinary.
Good God!
Ale kto to potwierdzi?
What the hell for?
Like to test his crew is all. Tease out their fitness and what. Of course, it always turned out he was the fittest of the lot. Thought for a moment I'd die there. Bloody savages.
Have no fear, soldier. This will be the end of them. Come on. It's time. Quickly, send the signal. And remember always this day.
What the devil?
O kurde. Tak, już wszystko się jara od razu. Nie tam, gdzie ty tam, kurde, co za głupek. Liniowiec, tak? Ciężkich kul. A które są ciężkie? Te? Czy te? Kurna, fale mi nie pomagają. Jednego strażnika nie zabiłem, niestety, nie będzie w 100%. A on tu ze mną jest. Nie zauważyłem go. Co do? Ej, mój mnie wywalił na glebę. Co to miało być? Jeszcze mi 2 brakuje. No dobra, widać to koniec. No, także ten...
Devil curse me. Where's the jackdaw?
What of Thatch, sir? Did he fall? Captain?
He drinks damnation.
Ciekawe. Bo tu w Black Flagu to tak zrobili z tą śmiercią Czarnobrodego, że to niby jakiś bohater był. Kawka poharatana. Co oni tam robili z tym okrętem? Żadnej łodzi, tak daleko muszę wpłynąć.
carpet, sir. Seems we got a...
Grease the topsails and gallants! Oh, we may never see you fair ladies again. We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the South Seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From ocean at the city is 35 leagues. We hove our ship to with the wind from southwestward. We hove our ship to deep soundings to take 45
A tu kto? Wayne stoi?
sandy bottom. So we...
Chyba Wayne. No.
So Thatcher's been topped. Fuck's sake.
He was outnumbered. I couldn't reach him.
Devil damn the man, he was fierce, but his heart was divided.
It's hard to let go of the life you know best.
My own idiot father liked to brag about how he meant to purchase a ship of his own. I'll get a privateering contract, Charlie. Your old dad'll be a captain. Drowned in a whiskey bottle before he ever left shore. Right, Kenway. Been musing on this plan of yours. This observatory you're always going on about. How do we know it exists?
We find a slave ship called the Princess. Aboard should be a man called Roberts. He can lead us to it.
All them slavers work for the Royal African Company. Find one of their ships and start asking some questions.
What's our course, Captain?
We're looking for slave ships. Any that work for the Royal African Company.
You don't mean to traffic human cargo now, do you?
No, Jesus, Annie. You know me better than that. We're only after information. Looking to find where the Princess docks in her spare time.
The Princess. A slave ship.
Right. Blackbeard told me there's a good chance we'd find a sage aboard her.
Captain, Vane's just sunk a merchant schooner.
Damn! Can't that animal stay the course we agreed to?
Tam to Hiszpan. Można zatopić. Kurczę, mogę sobie zawczasu wipe'a naprawić.
We must be getting close, Captain.
To starboard! Human flotsam in broad, Captain. Seems to be survived.
Co on tak szybko zapieprza? Perła Królewska Afryki?
The slaver ship is running! Damn fool! Was anything close?
We've lost them again! Unroll, mates! Let's move!
Caution, Edward!
Co to mnie pizgnę? Ty! Nie strzelaj do mnie!
Damn that Captain Vane!
He's not careful. We'll get closer.
Aha, nie mogę tego zatrzymać, pozdro.
They're no match for us! Vince, dead in the water!
I'm taking this close.
Lay aboard, boys! Fast as you are! All clear, pull away!
Chase those bastards down, Kenway. I'll murder the man who spoke my city.
Keep calm, mate. Remember what we're after.
If we time it right, we can use our fort to our advantage.
Jaki fort? A. Nie, już jest unieruchomiony, także luz. Co?
Find the captain.
Come on, Leroy says. You scurvy back of brains.
Guns and steel aren't allowed at the sticks. Spittle, mate.
I've more than enough of all that.
Just find the captain.
Keep them off on deck! Do not let them board us! Hang north, keep them back! I have a shot!
This captain claims the princess sails out of Kingston every few months.
Right. We'll set a course.
You made ash of my sails and rigging, jackanapes. You owe me a share.
Damn it, Vane!
Oh, Charles, what a surly devil you are.
Don't fuck with me, Jack.
Oh, but it's my mandate to fuck with you, Charles. Lads! See, the boys and I had a bit of counsel while you were wasting time with this lot. And, well, they figured I'd be a fitter captain than you reckless dogs.
I'll cut you another cunt, Tracer!
This one I figure I might sell for a tenner down in Kingston, but with you two grog blossoms, I can't take any chances.
You regret this day, Rackham.
I regret most of them already. Tie them up! Cast them off.
Co za śmieć.
I'll gut you, Jack Rackham! I'll open you up, I'll tear out your organs, and string a bloody loop with them!
Stop your goddamn howling, Vane! There's no bloody use!
Well, well, the fearsome Edward Kenway speaks, eh? Pray tell us, Captain, how to quit this predicament. And tell us what genius you have for sailing a boat with no sails and no rudder.
Shut your gob!
Właśnie, Wayne, lepiej się przymknij. Wykorzystaj obronę fortu do zatopienia statku. Ja w ogóle pod fort nie podpłynąłem, ale dobra. Przerąbana sytuacja. Powtórka z początku trochę.
Keep still now. I'll take these oysters you've ordered.
You mad sap. This island's crawling with food if only you'd care to look for it.
I am looking, Laos. Found some just here. Don't come following now. Do you hear me? Don't come looking for me.
Wretched fool.
Już chyba ześwirował. O ludzie. Poza teraz z gry o asasynach na grę o survivalu się Black Flag zamienił. Isla Providencia. Na tej wyspie jeszcze nie byłem. W porządku. Trochę tu jest do pozbierania. Może to jest te 10%. Chociaż wątpię. Na górę, Kenway, na górę.
Come, let us drink it while we have breath. But there's no drinking after death.
Co do... O.
Will his health deny? Down among the dead men, down among the down.
A kurde, czemu to tak zmienia?
Down among the dead.
Nie złapię dziada. A, mam 2 strzałki berserkera, serio. A co zresztą? Można tak zwierzaka przywołać? Ale jaja. Dobra, teraz jak ten fragment, proszę dostać.
Don't dance with the fishermen and their dories, Kenway! This island's mine! Come at me and I'll cap you, bastard! It was your bloody imagination that landed us here, Kenway! I'll be damned if I let that mind make one more decision for me!
Will you not talk to me, Vane? Are you fixed on this madness?
Madness? Nothing mad about a man fighting to survive, is there?
I mean you no harm, you corker. Now let's work this out like gentlemen.
Oh, God! I've got a bleeding headache on account of your jabbering. Now stay back and let me live in peace.
I would if you stop filching the food I gather and the water I find.
I'll stop nothing till you paid me back in blood. You was the reason we were out looking for slavers, and you was the reason Jack Rackham took my crew.
Jak on gada, to mi się normalnie gęba cieszy. On tak śmiesznie gada. Już całkowicie ześwirował głupek.
One more for the collection.
A, tu są 2 kamienie małe. To i tak mi jeszcze jednego będzie brakować. Łe. Nie tu na dół. Przecież tu się nie da wdrapać. Zeskoczył chyba. Teraz tak kurczę zauważyłem, gdzie jest cała moja kasa. 130 kafli. Rakam, tych chędożony psie, wszystko mi wziąłeś. A, wrócimy do punktu wyjścia, świetnie. Na glebę. Tu chyba nie wejdę. Nie ma takiej opcji. Jak to niedostępna?
I said not to follow!
Jesus, you've lost your head, man!
It's a fair exchange for finding these flintlocks and grenados.
Listen, Vane. We can hunt with those guns.
And I mean to!
Ja pierdykam.
No escaping me!
Uż ty mordo.
Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway! I'll flush you out! I'll blow you to hell! Blow off some limbs!
Jak będzie tu kurde dopaść teraz?
Not dead yet! Here! You can't hide, Kenway!
I gdzie znowu zwiał? A ludzie.
You and your bloody fairy stories got us into this mess, Kenway! And I'll be damned if I let you drag me into another!
You keep this up, and I'll have to kill you, Vane!
Bloody try! By all means!
Łoż ty w mordę.
Coming, Kerr! I see you plain and clear!
A moment, wezmę tą mapę jeszcze. No kurde.
fortune's favor.
It's either you or me who's leaving this island alive, Welcher. Because I'm not going to sail again in a world cursed by your ugly boat. I'll blow you to hell. No escaping me!
O ludzie. Rusz się, Kenway, co ty robisz? No i mamy problem, kurna, bo tu nie mam jak wejść teraz. O, ta, super. Nie ma szans, żeby tu wejść.
Bloody rags will be all that's left of you, Kenway! I'll blow you to hell! No escaping me!
Nic nie widzę.
You can't hide, Kenway! No escaping me!
Cicho tam.
You goddamn fucking knave, Vane! Nancy boy, you only done half a fucking job.
Fucking hell. Is this my reward for believing the best about men? For thinking that a bilge rat like you could muster up some fucking sense once in a while? Maybe Hornigold was right. Maybe the world does need men of ambition to stop the likes of you from mucking it all up.
Or maybe you just don't have the stones to live with no regrets.
Don't save me a spot in hell, Shanka. I ain't coming soon.
No nie mówcie, że wychodzę z Animusa. Dobra.
Stealing a fishing schooner single-handed. Damn canny, Captain.
As is taking back my brig from this pillock. Once again, I thank you both.
This Billy Huff didn't last 2 months with your ship before he came limping back to Nassau. Took the pardon straight away.
I had to, lads. That Rogers was onto me from the first.
Hold your tongue, Rackham.
So what now? Still chasing your elusive fortune?
Aye. And I'm close. I've heard the sage is sailing out of Kingston on a ship called the Princess.
Put your ambition to better use, Kenway. Find the sage with us.
I've no stomach for you and your mystics, Mary. I want a taste of the good life. An easy life.
No one honest has an easy life, Edward. And it's aching for one that causes the most pain. All right, Rackham. Back to retirement.
Wiedziałem, że nie pozbierałem wszystkiego. To tam jeszcze mi zostało. No bez jaj, wcześniej tu tych darmozjadów nie było. Ja tam wolę miecze niż to ostrze.
Aye, stop! He's mine! Got him sighted!
You really think they won't catch you? Ha! Here it is! Go!
Jak to ma być? A, okej. Jakoś tak chyba. No.
Good. Another keystone.
Jak to niedostępna? No, teraz jest.
Unfold names, let's move!
Get those bars free! Let's see that dock!
As much sail as you can! What news are they?
This Barjon works for the Royal African Company. Tell him what you told me.
I haven't seen the princess for 8 weeks or more, meaning she may soon be back.
What else?
I thought this buck belonged to the other men who was asking about the princess this morning. So I told him that...
What other men?
Haughty sailor in plain rags, and a gent with a scar just here.
Where have they got to?
Staying just round the corner, they said.
I grow tired of chasing these fantasies of yours, Edward. As does the crew.
Hang in there, man. We're getting close.
Intruder!
Kompletnie mnie ignoruje.
Alarm! Rouse yourself!
O, szlak. No i mamy problem.
Interloper! Raised!
Zaraz, zaraz. Ach, to ten był. Ludzie. To był... Rogers, nie. Ta, Rogers. Kurde, z Robertsem mi się pomyliło. Nie. Jeszcze raz. A jeszcze mnie nie wykryli, także nic. Teoretycznie mnie nie wykryli. To co, ten tak tyłem poleciał.
Have you alerted the men? We're short on time.
Aye. There'll be 2 soldiers waiting for us at the crossroads.
Very good.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what's the meaning behind these blood samples we're taking?
Torres tells me that blood is required for the observatory to properly function.
How do you mean, sir?
If one wishes to use the observatory to, say, spy on King George, then one would require a drop of the king's blood to do so. In other words, a small sample of blood gives us access to a man's everyday life.
O, w mordę. Takie potężne to jest.
Yes, but fear not. Torres has shipped out samples to a Templar safe house in Rio de Janeiro. We will not be the observatory's first subjects, I assure you.
Aye, sir. I suppose it's a small price to pay for what the Templars have given me in return.
Precisely.
Governor, when you hunted pirates in Madagascar, what methods worked best?
I believe it was my charisma that persuaded them. Violence and threats should always be a last resort. In Madagascar, I offered those pirates a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless but free men, or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Come on.
Just as you did in Nassau.
Precisely. A pity Commodore Chamberlain did not live to see my thorough success.
It's not like you to gloat, Rogers.
We all deserve a moment, don't we?
No chcielibyście. No złaź tam na dół. Co za świry. Kurwa, nie widzę ich. Kurde, odchędoszcie się wszyscy. Oż ty.
As we know, the Sage Roberts was still aboard.
Very good. It is something. And what measures are we taking to recover the princess from...
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the Sage's present location? Do we know?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The Greeks do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
A slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I failed to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow up. Natural. Efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
O nie. O rany, no bo wysrało się ich tu tyle, co ja mogę.
What measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the...
Co? O ludzie, zaczyna mnie wpiąć ta misja. Nie trawię podsłuchiwać w tej grze.
What measures are we taking to recover the princess from these pirates?
Captain Hornigold has dispatched some of his best men to ensure the Sage's capture.
What of the Sage's present location?
Africa, Your Excellency.
Africa? By God. The Greeks do not favor that.
I concur, Grandmaster. I should have sailed there myself. One of my slave galleys would be more than capable of making a swift journey.
Slave galley? Captain, I asked you to divest yourself of that sick institution.
I failed to see the difference between enslaving some men and all men. Our aim is to steer the entire course of civilization, is it not?
A body enslaved inspires the mind to revolt. But enslave a man's mind, and his body will follow. Natural. Efficient.
A fair point, Grandmaster.
Kurde, no idźesz. Wow, udało się.
Remind me, where in Africa are we looking?
Principe, sir, a small island.
We've sent two of our best men, Burgess and Cochrane. Privateers with fast ships and firm hearts.
Edward Kenway! Imagine my surprise at seeing your jackdaw anchored there. Have you heard all you came to hear? Will you now rescue the sage from our clutching hands?
A pox on you, traitor! You sold us downriver.
Because I found a better path. The Templars know order, discipline, structure. But you never could fathom these subtleties. Goodbye, old friend. You were a soldier once, when you fought for something real. Something beyond yourself.
Wow, 75% gry już zrobione. Nie tu, kurczę. Na okręt miało mnie to zaprowadzić.
Every last... It's a humpback!
Now you're ready to sail for the Horn. We're roll and go. Our boots and our clothes, boys, are all in the port. We're all getting dandy, dandy, oh. Heave a pole, heave away.
What's our course, Captain?
Principe, Quartermaster. We're sailing for the coast of Africa.
Ta, płyniecie ze zwiniętymi żaglami, brawo.
To planks!
Cliff, dead ahead!
I'm off to find Roberts.
Don't stay long. Crew's getting restless out there.
Captain's overboard!
Co to za jakieś nowe mundury tu mają? No i we mnie coś jeszcze rzuca. Dobra, wita się.
Captain Kenway.
Yet another dire situation, Roberts. We really must stop meeting like this.
Stop tailing me and your wish had come true.
There's no need for this. You know I'm as good as my word.
Our Captain Howell was killed today in a Portuguese ambush. Headstrong fool. I warned him not to go ashore.
It was orchestrated by the Templars Burgess and Cockrum. The same sort that took you to Havana.
Ah, I see now there is no escaping the Templars' attention, is there? I suppose it is time to fight back.
I do like the sound of that.
And I know just how I'll do it. But these men, Burgess and Cockrum, they cannot be allowed to leave with word of my escape.
They won't. Count on it.
If you spot any men from my crew, do them some kindness and send them here.
I'll do all I can.
Co to było? Ale wyskoczył. Czemu tu muszę zatem do wody skakać? Noż wygnoję. Nie ma kurczę gdzie zaskoczyć.
There's only what you can carry, maggot. We're not waiting on no one. Put the monster in that box or we're leaving you behind. Drop your subs and grab your cock. This ship is sailing. Oi! Roust yourselves and haul your asses to port. We're weighing anchor. You done us good, Kenway. Proved yourself a true bravo. And for what? His own bloody pride.
You stepped in the path of my prize. Not a thing a man should do.
A cocksure, Cully. Just like Hornigold said.
That Templar scab means nothing to me. None of you do.
And you're worse for it, Kenway. It were the Templars who took us in when all else went to shit. Not our king. Not our country. The Templars. The Templars is our family. Where's yours?
In honest service, there are thin commons, low wages and hard labor. Yet, as gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power. So what man with a sensible mind would choose the former life, when the only hazard we pirates run is a sour look from those without strength or splendor? Ah. Now, I have been among you 6 weeks. And in that time, I have adopted your outlook as my own, and with so fierce a conviction that it may frighten you to see your passions reflected from me in so stark a light. But if it's a captain you see in me now, aye then, I'll be your bloody captain.
Yeah!
For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man! You flatter me with your persistence.
I'm looking for the observatory. Folks say you're the only man that can find it.
Folks are correct. despite my distaste for your eagerness. I see in you a touch of untested genius. I'm Bartholomew Roberts.
Edward.
I've no secrets to share with you now. But if you'll lend me your aid, in 2 months' time west of the Leeward Islands, well, it's there you'll get some answers, I promise you.
Funny that. With scurvy, the fix is more pleasant than the cause. When you catch a dose from a horn, must treat it with quicksilver. You're fonder of getting the disease than you are of curing it. Something biting at you.
Ah, all men desire to live by a code or a creed, yes? Yet when pressed, most defer to their instincts rather than the laws that bind them. What is the appeal of a creed if it does not yoke all men to like behavior?
Might make a man feel like he belongs to something. What's your answer?
Oh, that all men are sheep. That an old wolf like me deserves every ounce of blood he draws. Sail to this location. Bring only those you trust.
No cudnie. Wiedziałem, że czegoś tu nie zbiorę. Tylko czemu się tam nie mogę przeteleportować? Tu tyle fragmentów było, kurczę. No tak, bo za nimi trzeba było skakać do wody, ja pierdykam. No serio, nie możesz tu przeskoczyć, kurczę, boisz się, że się nadziejesz? Jaki z ciebie asasyn? A nie, jest tu gdzieś skoczyć. O, witam ponownie, Gabryś, akurat miałem kończyć. Spoko, spoko. I tak się już teraz będę śpieszył z tym asasynem, bo i tak ludzi nie ma. Także polecę fabułę i raczej tych skarbów ani nie będę tykać. Nie wiem, ile jeszcze mi to zajmie. W każdym razie misji pobocznych mam 100%. Przedmiotów do zebrania 97. A tu jeszcze do końca kawałek jest. Także no. To mi wszystko, Gabryś. Nawet jeśli na koniec wybiłeś, to dzięki i tak dalej. Miłego wieczoru ci życzę. Może w piątek będziesz mieć trochę więcej czasu, na co liczę. Trzymaj się, na razie.